Snapper! Alright, I was gonna do like an income philosophy mini lesson on the camera and then put it on the Facebooks, but I'm gonna do it here. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be snappy, it's gonna be valuable. Get the pen, get the paper, get ready for this shit. You gotta get this. This is, a lot of people don't get income, how to make income. There's only two ways to make income, and it's very obvious when you hear it explained like this. One in income. I'm trying to find that fucking Rule one in income. Only humans believe in the idea of money. So if you want to get some income, you're only going to get it from other humans. Other people who have bought into the idea of money. Does that make sense? And there's only two ways to get it from them. One, have them transfer you money, or two, play a game with them that you beat them at consistently over time. And yeah, sure, you can get a gun and stick it in someone's head and then take their wallet, and that's a way to get income. But I'm talking sustainable, ethical ways to generate income. And you can win the lottery and win scratchy tickets and shit if you're into that kind of thing. I'm talking sustainable, teachable, scalable methods. Method one, get the transfer. I also call this method the positive sum business. It means you can make money from someone and they can have a win and you can have a win. It's a win-win model. The aim of the game in positive sum business is service and love and creativity. Creatively come up a way that you can serve people and love them and have them love you back with money. One of my very first mentors told me when I was a teenager something shocking. He said, if you go through your entire life and you end up poor, it's because you haven't served anyone, you haven't helped anyone. I see a lot of new entrepreneurs coming into the market with some idea that they think everyone should have or they think everyone will want. They're not serving anyone, they're just frantically trying to get some shit together to make themselves money. It's a selfish act. When you build a product based on you just wanting to get rich and not actually asking people what they want, you're not doing them a service. You're not helping them, or at least you're not coming from a place of authentically wanting to serve and help and love them. You're coming from a place of just wanting to line your own pocket. Love people, ask them what they need, ask them how you can be of service, get under them, get rid of your own ego, get out of your own way, serve them, and you'll make money. Second way to make money is zero sum. I'm talking about trading, I'm talking about poker, I'm talking about playing a game with someone that you both agree to the rules, but you got to beat them. The only way you can beat them is to be smarter, be faster, or to cheat. Some people cheat, they do the insider trading thing, they usually get themselves into a bit of hot water, and when you make money, they lose. When you make money, the other person loses. When you lose money, the other person wins. It's a win-lose model. It's kind of like a board game. That's called zero sum. And there is a way to make money doing it, because when you're playing against the masses, it's not that hard to beat them, because the masses as a group aren't the brightest bunch of cookies. Now, in a zero-sum business like trading, for example, when I talk about being smarter, I'm really talking about being emotionally more equipped. Knowledge of self, knowledge of others. Zero-sum businesses are win or lose. It's competitive, it's cutthroat, it's dominated by masculine energy. When you get into one, you want to revenge and you want to fight people. And like a fish who doesn't know what water is, you can get sucked into the game, it can bring out your animal instinct, and you will lose. You will lose money if you get sucked into the game. The only way to make money in a zero-sum game is to pull out of the emotional oscillations between fear and greed, attack and defend, and play the game strategically from emotional neutrality. Testosterone will get you murdered in the market. You will lose. If you start flaring up, you'll lose. Statistically speaking, females make better financial traders. So the question is, which one's better? Zero sum or positive sum? I've done both, and this is my advice when people ask. If you haven't quite discovered what your purpose is yet, if you don't know what you're good at, if you're not particularly a leader in anything, and you don't have a service to provide, go with the zero sum. It's the easiest to learn, it requires very little creativity. You copy a formula and then you work on your emotions and you can make money. If you already do have a service to provide to the world, to bring to the world, to serve people, go with positive sum. If you're a comedian, if you're an entertainer, if you're a video maker, if you're particularly introverted, you're not good with dealing with people or making sales or calling and stuff like that, go zero sum, be a trader. That's what I did. I was introverted as a teenager. And if you're really good at speaking to people and connecting with people, sharing a message, go positive sum. This is kind of my advice. Long term, do both. 25% of the people here know what I do. I quit my job as an FX trader, and that's zero sum. I quit my job when I was about 21, and then I moved into a positive sum business. And now I have 7 different income streams, and most of them are positive sum. I do both. I love both. They both have their benefits. They both have their drawbacks. But I will say that your positive sum income streams is where you're going to get your fulfillment. That's when you're serving people and loving people. Your growth contribution to others is where you're going to get your fulfillment from. And a quick one to finish up. A lot of people come to me after I talk about positive sum, zero sum, and they say, oh, well, zero sum business, the strike rate's so low. Not many people become successful. I encourage you to look up the statistics of your particular country. In Australia, we have like the Australian Bureau of Statistics. Look up the business results. And look up how many small businesses make it to 5 years without going broke. And then of the businesses that made it to the 5 years, look at the percentage that made it to 10 years without going broke. And get this. Most people don't make it. Most people don't become successful. Most people give up. Most people don't have what it takes. They don't grow. It doesn't matter if it's a restaurant. It doesn't matter if it's online foreign exchange trading. The success rates are minimal. It's got little to do with the vehicle, a lot to do with the person. And two more exciting things. If the zero-sum business model aroused your curiosity and you're not already an infinite prosperity student, your success rates are going to be increased if you are one. And two, if the positive sum business model aroused your curiosity, what would it be worth to you, seriously, on an online course if I was to teach you how I built my 6 streams?